The Brown family knew they had a great thing going in Native Cafe. Their Pensacola Beach restaurant, open for over a decade, had built up an excellent reputation and loyal following. But by 2020, they were facing a crossroads.
With our limited space, it was kind of like expenses rising, not enough room to meet demand.
That's when Ashley Brown found out about Studer Community Institute's Venture Mentoring Service. The renowned VMS program was created at the Massachusetts Institute of Technology and brought to Pensacola by SCI. It's a free service that pairs selected entrepreneurs with a team of mentors for ongoing advice and guidance. Ashley's friend, Dannon Bird, and her business, Tap the Coast, were among SCI's first group of VMS mentees in 2020.
She posted on social media that this program had changed her life. She private messaged me and texted me and said, "You need to be a part of this." I actually had to convince the family, the rest of the owners of Native Cafe, that this was a good idea.
I'm stubborn, so I didn't necessarily want to do it at start because I'm like, well, I don't have time for that.
Ashley used her persuasive powers. Native Cafe applied, was selected, and had their first VMS meeting in April of 2021.
Hearing the opinions and also the suggestions from the group, that was when I was like, okay, well, this was a good idea, because they have valuable information and perspective that I wouldn't have necessarily had or thought of.
They made us feel heard, valued, respected, like we were on the precipice of something great. And so immediately, it changed the game for us.
Native Cafe's original mentor team, chosen from SCI's incredible stable of volunteers, included Bert Thornton, the legendary Vice Chairman Emeritus of Waffle House, Sterling Gillum, Director of the National Naval Aviation Museum at NAS Pensacola, Kurt Morse, Vice President at the First Bank, and D.C. Reeves, SCI's Chief Entrepreneur Officer, who would go on to become Pensacola's mayor.
They were happy to hear anything we had to say, and that just ignited our desire to give them everything that we had.
Why don't you consider a comeback bonus? In other words,
that's a good idea.
The monthly meetings quickly produced many actionable, difference-making suggestions that the Native Cafe team put in place.
My gosh, within the first 6 months, just check marks of things that we needed to pivot.
The guidance went beyond just VMS meeting sessions. Thornton, who helped build Waffle House into a powerhouse as president and COO, made numerous on-site visits to assess and lend expertise.
You can't sit in the office and run a business in the field. And I could not sit in that office and hear what they were saying. I had to see what they were doing.
He came in multiple times for hours, would sit here and help me and my sister identify issues.
Other mentors provided loads of impactful advice in different areas, enhanced by the addition of Bob Hart, one of Pensacola's top legal minds. In many ways, Gillum's experience as NAS Museum Director proved an especially important resource.
His insights into hospitality and consumer demand, and then how to make an experience better, we really listened to his insights on that.
They knew that as they grew, they had to do things standardized, and they have done some remarkable work in standardizing their procedures and refining those procedures.
Of all the help SCI's VMS team provided, nothing was more vital than shepherding Native Cafe through their pivotal expansion plans. In the summer of 2023, over 2 years into their VMS journey, the restaurant celebrated a grand reopening. Almost doubling in size, with so many of their previous challenges overcome by the well-thought-out new space.
All of that confidence to move forward on the business strengths that we had already built, but didn't know that they were there because we doubted, that doubt was gone. It is 100% entirely due to the mentors and the SCI VMS program that we are where we are.
Maybe we would have made it there after a few more years and probably a lot more struggles. I definitely don't think we'd be as successful in our expansion if we hadn't had that mentorship to give us more skills to meet this challenge.
They are exponential of what SCI is all about. They want to get better. We want them to get better. We have the experience. This is going to go down as one of the great success stories in SCI history. for folks like us to be able to help other people succeed in a really grand way, I mean, it doesn't get any better than that.
I'd do it 10 more times if I could, because, you know, it helped me grow as a business owner and as an entrepreneur more than anything I've dealt with in years before. And it's just invaluable to any business out there. And I tell every business person I know, I'm like, hey, you need to apply. You need to get down there and get in the group, because it's only going to help your business.
It really speaks to Pensacola. Pensacola, hands down, has a unique aspect where we are going to take care of ours. In this homegrown, entrepreneurial, small business, SCI supporting that, it's the essence of a really, really top-notch community.
To learn more about SCI's VMS program and how you can get involved as a mentee, mentor, or supporter, visit studori.org/VMS.
It will use you as a case study.
Well, go right ahead.
How to do it.
Spread the word.